You know what? At this point, you can borrow another room. I'm done.
Everyone duck and cover. Because Shannon and Blair's wedding is radioactive.
No, no, this is ridiculous.
And the bridesmaids are causing more meltdowns.
Emily's a little useless.
I'm scared of what's gonna happen.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And what the hell is Elvis doing there? Can Jane get this wedding to the fallout shelter?
They're coming at me like killer bees here.
Or is it time to stop, drop, and roll?
Wedding's off. Go yourself.
There's nothing you've really done for the wedding completely on your own.
We're gonna have a little talk after this.
Ooh, yeah, there's a storm a-brewing. And this hurricane is called Shannon and Blair.
We pretty much hated each other after the first date.
It wasn't love at first sight, it was a disastrous date. I was home within 2 hours of going out.
We both tend to be gluttons for punishment, so we went back, and after that it was love at second date, I guess.
Perfect. So I guess the third date went really well because now together they're planning a wedding.
Well, I'm mostly renovating the kitchen, Shannon's mostly planning the wedding.
Oh!
We have a wedding and you're working on the kitchen.
I know. Well, I want to get it finished.
Yeah, so do I, but I'd like to be married and, you know that we have everything we want. The kitchen wait. It's kind of annoying because he hasn't taken charge of enough things.
Especially since Shannon's got her own project.
I designed my own dress and I've designed my bridesmaids' dresses. I have left it a little to the last minute, but I'd like a certain little bit of 50s flair to it.
Well, our wedding is going to be 50s inspired, but we're trying not to go too kitschy.
We're having Elvis there.
Right. Not kitschy at all.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
He's an Elvis impersonator as well as an officiant to marry us.
Come again, Mama?
As well as an officiant to marry us.
That's keen. But Shannon's family is all shook up about this union.
Most of my immediate family and my extended family aren't coming to our wedding.
Her parents think that I'm a disease.
Yikes!
My family doesn't accept Blair for a multitude of ridiculous reasons.
Now, is this the first marriage for both of you?
No, not for me.
Oh, okay, as a result of...
Divorce.
And throw in a good old-fashioned catfight between two very different bridesmaids.
And Sarah and Emily don't get along.
Emily's slightly pretentious.
Positive thoughts.
And a little useless.
Everything will be fine.
Meow.
And I'm stuck in the middle.
And her maid of honor, Sarah, doesn't exactly shy away from saying what she thinks of this wedding.
I think the wedding's disorganized because Shannon procrastinates.
Ooh!
Shannon, I thought I had discussed with you that I wanted it done by today.
Sarah is very demanding. Princess Sarah gets what she wants.
More than anything else, she just makes Shannon worry a lot. Shannon is having trouble sleeping. I'm just concerned that, honestly, it's not going to turn out well.
I have no choice but to keep it together. Is my mascara running down my face yet?
Well, thankfully, Jane Dayus Hinch is here to give these hep cats 3 wishes to transform this 50s wedding from a wet rag into way cool.
You need to tell me why I'm here and what the problems are.
We don't have exactly everything pinned down. My dresses haven't been started yet. So
You're not making your dress.
I am making my dress.
Oh. What keeps you awake at night?
What doesn't keep me awake at night?
Then, Jane swallows the bitter pill that is this wedding. Side effects may include
Oh, a few things.
50s theme in an art gallery with Elvis marrying you.
Yes.
I love days like today.
For some much-deserved comic relief, Shannon and Blair take Jane to see the kitchen where their caterer will be, penned up.
I'd like to prep for 65 people in here. Is this the full extent of the chiller? Where's the cooking appliance? There's no cooker. Where are you going to heat things? That much of a freezer. Excuse me. I'm glad it's him and not me. It's a cupboard. Catering in a closet, it should be a new show.
Let's see if they enjoy my kind of art. It's a big whiteboard with a lot of writing on it. It's from my Jane period.
I'm just afraid she's going to have every single detail right down to what color underwear Blair should be wearing that day.
No tighty-whities here, Daddy-O, because Jane's plan of action covers a lot more than Gitch.
That's a big, long list.
In your face, yes.
In big red letters, finish your dress. Otherwise, Cinderella won't be going to the ball. If we're going to capture this customised wedding, we need a specialised location for these photographs. Cake. Have we got a themed cake?
The cake is in the same mood of the wedding.
Not quite finished then.
Ooh, zing! High five, sister. But then Jane puts the jokes aside.
There is so much on here. I don't know if you're even going to get all this done.
Yeah.
I'm your fairy godmother, and I can grant you 3 wishes. It's all yours.
Okay.
And now Jane has left the building.
And now Shannon and Blair have a lot of work and some finger pointing to do.
She never asked for help. So I'm here. Ask.
Okay.
So the wedding is in 7 days, and right now the couple is seeking out a joint suitable for 50s themed photos.
We're getting a little nervous.
But maybe a tasty treat from the refreshment stand will make you feel all better. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? I want to create new memories, not be somewhere where I hung out with every other boyfriend I've ever dated.
Say no more, hot stuff. Moving on to the bowling alley. Or did you get some action there, too?
Hey, they've got a disco ball. I don't know if this really says 50s at all.
But not entirely defeated. On a tip from a classic car dude, Blair and Shannon seek out a fixer-upper for a 50s ride in style.
There it is.
Not quite what we were looking for.
No?
Oh, now you're just being picky.
Pile of crap, I think would best describe it, with wheels.
Since the couple are looking for a car and photo locale that are more classy, less assy, they give Jane a call.
I'm just wondering if you could find us a location to have our pictures taken and possibly a classic car to go with it. Can we package deal it into one as a whole themed thing?
Now that should be 2 wishes. But because I like her and because I love this theme, okay, go on then, we'll do it as 1. Hope they don't do any more of those joint wishes.
It's 6 days before the wedding, and while Jane works on their double-decker wish, the couple is ready to deck one of the groomsmen.
What's he planning on wearing? I'm just worried he's going to show up in black flood pants with white socks.
Here's the picture that he sent us.
Are you joking? That is disgusting. He's wearing faded black jeans.
What? He kind of looks like Fonzie. Hey, that's 50s, no?
No. This is ridiculous.
My instructions were to wear black. I just haven't updated my wardrobe in years. When it comes in terms to fashion, I have no clue, and I just kind of wear what's comfortable. For me, it's more about comfort and functionality than trying to look good.
If Mike wears that outfit, that's it. He's not coming to the wedding.
It's a lovely sentiment. You have to deal with your bridesmaids from hell, and my best man isn't going to be allowed to show up.
Well, so that pot's left to simmer, because the next day, Jane pops in on Shannon and Blair to spring a swell surprise.
Come on then, I've got something to show you.
They wanted an appropriate location to have their photographs taken. So I racked my brains. What's 50s? What's 50s? And then it hit me, just like Elvis on the jukebox.
Look, we've even got Elvis there.
I love it. It's everything we've been looking for. Just hanging out like we would be teenagers in the 50s.
But Jane's got part B, some fab wheels still up her sleeve.
That's going to be the big surprise on the wedding day. There's another reason I like this booth.
Jane's a Harley girl.
Jane is such a Harley girl. I've got leather chaps and 2 Harleys.
Wow.
Yes, wow. Our Jane likes her hogs, but playtime over because the next day, with only 4 days to the wedding, Jane checks in on the couple's progress.
Finish the dress and the bridesmaid's dress. Can't wait for this one.
I haven't had too much time to work on the dresses.
And your maid of honor can't be bothered showing up for the dress fitting tomorrow night.
Oh, you're kidding.
Okay, so the bridesmaids are naked. What's up with the groomsmen?
Apparently that's a wish.
What?
Getting him outfitted in something appropriate.
And polished.
If I had an unlimited budget for fashion, I'd probably be wearing about the same thing.
It'll be fun. I've had some very unusual requests in my time. That's a first.
But before Jane can get to that fashion renegade, she wants answers from the couple.
Photographer, you got your tuxedo? Cake. So many things on that board are not done. Caterer.
We've been trying to get a hold of him.
Don't tell me he doesn't know he's working out of a cupboard. Can you believe they still haven't rung the caterer? When that caterer finds out he's in a closet, oh, I wouldn't like to be there. Next. Programs, have we done those?
No, they're not done yet because our itinerary isn't completely set yet.
The guests don't need to know what time the DJ's setting up his equipment at.
Okay, so apparently I can work on the programs then.
What are we doing for a wet weather plan? The music. Have you written your speech?
No.
You've got a lot to do now. This isn't done, that isn't done. Why haven't you done that?
Well, somebody still hasn't bothered to give me a listing of all the phone numbers that she has, the emails, or anything else.
I've asked him to do other things I haven't gotten done, so...
There's something underlying going on that I don't know about.
That's the look he gives me when he's upset with me and he doesn't want to say it to me.
When you're not getting any feedback and somebody's shutting down on you, there's a problem.
So Jane leaves the lovebirds to work out their demons, and then all bets are off.
Yeah, you know what? At this point, you can borrow another groom. I'm done. I'm sick of this bullshit. So wedding's off. Go yourself. Move out of this house. You got your drama? That's it.
Thankfully, with only 2 days to the wedding, the stressed out couple have patched things up.
Yes, there is going to be a wedding.
He apologized for everything that was said.
I feel so badly that I blew up at her. You know, it just got to me.
But soon, Shannon has another issue. Her maid of honor's deadlines.
She gave me an ultimatum the other night if her dress wasn't done by Thursday, then she was dropping out of the wedding party.
Nice. With friends like that, who needs an enema? So today's Thursday, and...
It's definitely not finished.
It's expectable. I expected it not to be completed.
Ooh, expectable, is it? And unexpectedly, Shannon gets a call from her other bridesmaid, Emily, who's working on her own dress.
My sewing machine just broke, so I'm kind of freaking out.
Emily's a little disorganized. Her dress isn't finished. It's causing a little tension between the girls, and I'm stuck in the middle.
You're the one that has to wake up knowing that your dress isn't done. It's not my problem.
Oh!
That was so expected.
Don't you mean expectable?
I want my friends to get along. I want my bridal party to get along.
She's not my friend, so it doesn't matter.
Yikes!
I'm feeling it's gonna be really hard to get these two in the same room. Let's call Jane.
Stop the bridesmaids from fighting? What a great wish that's gonna be. Can't wait for that one.
So for her battle strategy, Jane heads back to HQ and spins her magical Rolodex for the perfect point person.
Hello, darling, it's Jane. I need a favor, a really big favor.
But before Jane faces the ladies, she's on a day trip to the Isle of Man. Jane, meet Mike.
Jane's gonna do her best to make me look proper for Blair's wedding. I sent Blair a picture of some of the clothes that I do wear, and apparently it's not quite good enough for a wedding.
And Blair's other groomsman, Sean, is getting the full Jane treatment too.
Get your clothes off, guys. There are some perks to this job.
While the boys shake, rattle, and roll, Jane also lets loose.
Anybody fancy taking me out in this? Do you think this is fabulous? Do you love this? This? No. No, 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 no. Give me a break. Look, there's too much to fit in there. If I was a drag queen, I'd have this. Can we have a drum roll?
That's great.
Wow!
I think it makes me look like a beanpole, but
I was getting the impression that the boys weren't buying into this 50s thing. You gotta be getting into rock and roll now. So I had to work my magic.
Nice moves, Frankenstein.
Okay, guys, you have your outfits. Let's go for some manscaping.
I have never been to a spa before. I've never seen the inside of a spa before. Actually, my cousin cuts my hair for me.
And it doesn't take long for Mike to get right into this whole girly spa thing.
Men don't need this sissy, filthy stuff. Look at them. They love it.
But poor Mike is taking one for the team.
I love that ripping sound. Cheers.
Wish 2, down. Mike has gone from geek to chic. But Jane's work is never done, because later that night, she's got wish 3 to tackle. Throw water on the catfight between the bridesmaids.
The reason you're here is I would like you to meet my friend Mark. He's a specialist yoga laughter coach. He's helped me out in the past to diffuse a lot of tense situations.
I help people with their physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual wellness.
Oh. And Shannon and her bridesmaid Emily have made it.
And this would be Sarah, but Sarah is not here. Where's Sarah?
Sarah's not here. We've had a bit of a disagreement.
Sarah is such hard work. Well, that's why we were doing this.
Yeoman, hand me my sword.
Hello, Sarah. I'm Jane. I think we have a communication problem. I've had to read Sarah the Riot Act, but I did it in the nicest, sweetest, kindest Jane way I could. The reason I'd like you here is to just make sure, you know, everybody's okay. How does that sound?
Sounds scary. Godspeed, soldier.
I'm scared of what's gonna happen.
Have no fear. Jane has declawed a lot of catty situations.
Sarah and I have had a little chat. And I think we're okay now, aren't we? Mm-hmm.
Take it away, Mr. Happy Pants.
Laughter's contagious, laughter's fun, laughter's natural, and it's a great way for you to get feeling good.
I know it all seems a bit touchy-feely.
Ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, ha, ha.
But you can't help but smile. Who doesn't love to laugh?
Very good, very good, yay!
Get some sleep, and we can all have a lovely day tomorrow. If these girls can't put their differences aside, they're going to tear this wedding apart.
Good golly, Miss Molly, was Blair and Shannon's 50s wedding a big ol' mess?
I'm done. So wedding's off.
I'm sick and tired of doing, like, everything.
Earth Angel Jane Dayus Hinch has twisted it back into shape with 3 wedding wishes. Wish 1, part A, find a swinging joint for some snapshots.
I love it.
But Jane's got part B, some fab wheels all ready to go. For wish 2, Jane made the groomsmen walk the line and get into party mode.
You see?
Shannon's bridesmaids had a whole lot of shaking going on, so Jane brought in a peacemaker for wish 3.
Very good, yay!
But today is wedding day, and the ceasefire is already off.
My goodness me, the tension.
So if I can avoid killing Sarah with a staple gun, everything should be fine.
Hi, Mark. Oh, I'm so glad you can make it.
Oh, I'm glad I can be here.
And I decided we needed Mark back to come and alleviate some of this pressure.
It's almost like a little bit of touch-up makeup before people go on stage. The eyes can be half closed or closed.
We did deep breathing to try and cope with all these personalities. Do we have calm now? I think we'll all need a gin and tonic at the end of this. Well, I will.
Hope you brought a flask, Jane.
You need a special occasion permit for our wine, which I totally forgot about.
We have no wishes left. Blair took off quite hurriedly in that direction.
So Blair heads to the emergency room, AKA the liquor store.
The girl who was actually supposed to fill them out isn't here right now. She's on lunch, so in about an hour or so, somebody has to come back and get the license.
Oh, if you need me to do it, I can do it.
What a trooper. So the groomsman's transformation into beboppers is delayed. And Jane has time to slip into something more comfortable.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And the girls are getting made up, and it appears they have actually made up, thanks to Jane.
Shannon, are you ready? Oh, it's proper 1950s.
And Shannon, your chariot awaits.
Oh my God, that's perfect.
When she saw it, it was a fabulous surprise. Great wish.
Time to get this show on the road. The backup singers are looking nifty.
Ready to rock and roll.
And Elvis is in the building.
Your love is the kind of love that accepts you exactly as you are. And just before we continue, does anybody have a nice Kleenex that we can give to... Oh, there we go. Well done.
I, Blair, take you, Shannon.
I, Shannon, take you, Blair.
From this day forward.
For richer, for poorer.
Hopefully for richer.
Hopefully for richer.
Blair, you may salute your bride.
I love you.
I love you too.
Before the couple can continue to the sock hop, it's time for egg creams and photos at the soda shop.
The pictures at the diner, they are going to be fabulous.
I loved everything about the diner. The most ironic part was Elvis came on the TV as we were sitting in the booth. That's Elvis on the TV.
And here is Elvis live and in person. Well, pretty close.
What a fabulous, fabulous 50s wedding.
Jane did fantastic with our wishes, and she got the girls on speaking terms and working through their issues, so that was nice as well.
A big hand for this poodle skirt. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, honey.
I don't think we could be happier.
And even our fairy godmother gets her own wish once in a while.
Happy Newsies!
Jane, right side of the road, right side.
Bye, Jane. A job well done. All I can say is thank you. Thank you very much.
A fairy godmother with wings. Everybody's wish today is granted. Angry fairy godmother. I want a bigger wand. It's not a very big wand, is it? I'm not taking this off, you know. Oh, I'm staying in this all day.